raced across the playground, something fell out of Harry's pocket. It was a present wrapped in red foil paper and red ribbon. "Who's that for?" Harry flashed a big smile. "For Song Lee. But I have to find out if she really likes me first, before I give it to her." Harry picked up the red gift and we ran into the school building. "Boys and girls," Miss Mackle said, as we rushed to our seats, "I thought we would celebrate our first big snowfall with an art workshop all morning." Everyone clapped and cheered. Harry and I whistled. Our hands were frozen stiff. I mixed some blue paint and cut a long strip of butcher paper. You can find a spot and start painting a wonderful winter mural that celebrates the Christmas and Hanukkah season. "Just one color of paint?" Mary complained. "The blue color will give the mural a frosty look. You'll see, Mary." Mary was still frowning. "Can we work with a friend?" "If you like," the teacher replied. Mary, Ida, and Song Lee huddled together. "Okay," Miss Mackle said. "Everyone move their desks and chairs so you have lots of space to lie down and paint on the floor." Harry pushed his desk over by the window, and then he walked up to Sydney. "Do you want to do a snow picture together?" Sydney took a step back. "Do you?" "Sure. Come on, Sid," Harry said, taking a carton of blue paint. I was glad they didn't ask me to join them. Harry and Sydney working together? That was trouble. Miss Mackle noticed right away. "I'm glad to see you boys bury the hatchet. It's time you got along." Harry and Sydney looked at each other. Then they giggled and started painting. I didn't want any part of their plan. I stuck to my own. I made a picture of the snowdown Harry and I had before school. Song Lee and Ida and Mary were painting themselves in a big toboggan going down a hill. I noticed Song Lee would stop and smile over at Harry and Sydney. Harry grinned back. When Miss Mackle strolled by, she stopped by my work. Do I know those two boys throwing snowballs at each other?" I laughed. She did too. When she came to Harry and Sydney's work, she stopped laughing. "What are you doing?" Everyone gathered around to see what the boys had painted. "A cemetery!" everyone shouted. "Look at the tombstones." Miss Mackle put her hands on her hips. "It is not Halloween, boys. We are supposed to be celebrating Christmas and Hanukkah, the season of peace and love." Harry started to speak, just as Mr. Cardini waltzed into the room. "A magnificent mural! Bravo!" When he walked over and looked at the cemetery scene, he scratched his head. Can you tell me about your part of the mural, boys? Why did you paint a grave, and what did you bury?" "An axe," Harry replied. "An axe?" "We buried the hatchet," Sydney grinned. "Harry and I are friends now, see?" Mr. Cardini looked while Sydney pointed to the axe under the grave. "Oh!" Mr. Cardini exclaimed. Then he turned to Miss Mackle, who was trying not to laugh. "I think you have a great mural here. Put it up in the hallway. It will be a gift of peace and love to all." Harry flashed a big smile when the principal said love. Then he looked at Song Lee. Song Lee went to her desk and took out a pencil and paper. Then she folded it in half and gave it to Harry. Harry read it, and then he showed it to me. "Dear Harry, remember your A, B, C, D letter?